Look, and this, we get questioned so much. Somebody says, I advised so and so once and twice and three times. Somebody says, I've been advising for years. And طيب, there should be a place, يعني from wisdom, ya ikhwa, is that we see. Does the person listen or not? But now we are fighting. Of course you're fighting. You have been advising him 200 times. You advised him. He doesn't want to. He's not listening to you. But you advised once. He didn't listen. If there's an opportunity somewhere else, khalas, move away. You can also be good and gentle to them, and because that's when they listen to you. But if you're always clashing, they're not going to listen, and you're wasting your time as well. Go seek knowledge. What are you doing? He doesn't want to. Somebody comes and says to someone, don't watch movies and stuff like that. They're bad for you and bad. He listened to you the first time, and you see him, he's watching. Maybe you could do it when you look at that, you smile. Why don't you make tasbih of Allah or something like that? He laughs. Leave him alone. It's obviously that he's choosing that. You see him again, you don't give him the advice because you advised him. Maybe some other time or something, you show him something, but you say, how about we watch something, a dars together? There's a really beautiful one. How about we see a 10-minute clip with so and so? You move him away. You send him something that is beneficial. Like this, da'wah is not clash. But what if I go to somebody, he doesn't want to watch, and he has so many calamities, and he doesn't want to listen, and he has so many calamities, and he doesn't care, and he's going to fight with you, and then there is no benefit in this class. Don't waste your time. This person is just going to fight with you. Look, فَذَكِّرْ إِن نَفَعَتِ الذِّكْرَى. The Shaykh says, do that when there is the place for that. As for when you show the haqq and you show somebody and it's clear and so on, and he just wants to follow his whims and desires, then there is no need for him. He says, فَلَا حَاجَةَ إِلَى تَذْكِيرِهِ. There is no need to remind him. Because you are repeating. You've already done that. You're repeating. Therefore, ya ikhwa, تَلَطَّفْ وَرْأَفْ بِهَؤُلَاء. Have sympathy in regards to these people. One day, maybe you have been like this. One day. And not everybody, we should choose the wisdom and the best way into guidance. Sending a video, telling somebody they listen to tell them. When we tell them, we don't clash with them, we laugh with them, we try to be acceptable by them. We treat them not as students of knowledge, not as ulama, we treat them normally. We go to the amount of thinking that they have. You understand what I mean? Without indulging in something that is haram, but that's how we do da'wah. So that they accept from us. We are respectful. We are understanding. We take them with a big heart. They say, Alhamdulillah, Wallah, I listen to Isa. Why? Because Isa is smiling. Isa listens to me. Isa, I talk to him about stuff that are not important whatsoever. And he listens and takes me seriously. Gives me advice. Alhamdulillah, leaves me alone. Gives me advice. Wallahi, I highly respect him. Sometimes I see him, I stop this. I know that this is how I stop. You understand what I mean, ya ikhwa? Because you're like that. In difference to somebody else. He says, look, AbdulAziz, he came to us, he's angry. Why are you watching this? Why do you do this? Don't you know this is haram? Ya akhi, na'am, we know this is haram. You think you are the only Muslim? See, now clashing. Every time he sees me, he's angry. He's frowning in my face. Ya akhi, we understand that this is wrong. But do you think we are not Muslims? You are the only Muslim? You see what's happening? Why? Because there is shidda. There is now shidda. You didn't approach in a normal way, and especially at this day and age where nobody wants to admit they're wrong. Allah al-Musta'an. They want to actually make wrong right in order just to claim that not to say that they fell into something wrong. So we have to exercise wisdom. Why did I say all of this? Imagine now it's your parents, because that's most of the questions I get. My father. Tayyib, your father, he used to change your diapers. That's why he's not listening. For him you are, He remembers you. For him you are this big. So there are things that are preventive. So you have to do it in a certain way, in a certain manner, you have to be extra careful now. Because the maqam is higher. Right? طيب. And this also takes us to what the Khawarij they do when they want to advise rulers. They attack them head on and publicly. طيب, if you're a father, you're going to put all of these things into consideration. What about someone who's ruling millions, tens of millions, or sometimes even hundreds of millions of people? لكل مقام مقال. Every situation and status has its saying. Ya ikhwan, has its way. Naam.
أحسن الله إليكم. آية, the reminder will be received by him.
وجميع أصحاب الرسول محمد منهم أبو بكر وأبو حفص عمر وكذاك عثمان